Okay, we are live, or live-ish. When we last left our adventurers, they had ventured into some caves, or actually what appeared to be some sort of like old temple, and it had like a kind of like a monument in it. It had this dark room that had these skeletons that were in it, and Arnie, our resident half-orc, decided to try to activate his magical sword that produced light in this very dark area, and some sort of thing happened, and then the next thing he knew, the sword was now talking to him, and he decided to name it Careless Whisper, and he now has Careless Whisper. And yeah, that's kind of where we left off. As far as the game statistics, it is hitting the wrong buttons here. Let me pull up my agenda. It is March 19th. It's 8 a.m. Let's see. Horace, your protection from evil will still last until 9:10 this morning, and you have a lantern with 50 minutes worth of oil left. And the only spells that you have left are 2 Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
And let's see. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. Let me pull you all over to the active map. And there we go. And I think, you guys are right here. And, all right. So, what do y'all want to do? Like I said, it's 8 in the morning, on this day. What do we have in store?
I was honestly thinking we just ran into some necromantic happenings.
Mm-hmm.
And we've run into necromantic happenings before here.
Speaking of, real quick, thank you for reminding me. Everyone in the notes portion of their character sheet, so get your character sheets, pull them up, down at the bottom in the notes, put sanity and the number 1.
Oh, no.
Because you guys had a brush with things that were beyond the pale.
Mine's still there from the other campaign.
Now you have a 2 then. So.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Sanity, insane sanity. And then you have a level 1 sanity. So.
This feels like we're going to get into Eldritch territory.
Maybe. You never know. So, what it should feel like is that you've now come across things that were beyond reason, the undead specifically, and that is troubling. It's one thing to fight, orcs and goblins and things like that. It's another thing to fight things that are truly soulless and evil. Okay, sorry about the quick interruption, but yeah, I wanted to make sure. That was something I forgot last game.
Is 11 still pitch black, like artificially pitch black?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. But I'm thinking we should probably head back to town and do some research on this place that we've just been randomly coming back to.
So, that's an idea.
Since it's early in the day, we could get to at least, Bogtown before nightfall, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, what hasn't been explored? Like, have you guys been to the OB, the west area?
Remember, that is where we found, that was where we found you, I think.
Oh, no problem.
That is correct. That is where they found you. There's still 2 caves that have not been explored on this map.
Right.
And there is... Yeah, and then there's other stuff in other places. I'm just going to say that. How's that? I can't give too much away.
Yeah, and then there are like 5 or 6 more caves on the other map.
There's stuff over there. So, since you've already been over there, I'll go ahead and I'll just pull up that map for y'all so you can talk about it, because you've at least been there, so you know what it looks like. The area at least looks like.
Yeah.
So,
What hasn't been inspected on this map?
The switchback trail,
Oh,
waterfall, and sea.
yeah, got it. Okay.
and 2 caves by the switchback trail.
Maybe we should look at those and then go back to town. That way you can kill 2 birds.
Agreed.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, should we at least first check out the bear cave on that other map? And the other cave on that map? On A?
You want to go find that bear we fed?
Let's go for
Yeah,
it.
and because it went into this cave right here, and we also have this cave to explore up top.
Oh,
That is true. So, someone's got to make a call. What are we doing?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the.
okay, we can go find your buddy Smokey the Bear.
All right, so you're gonna start heading towards the cave over here. Is that correct? Oh
Sure.
wait. All right.
The bear cave. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, boop, boop, boop. Everyone roll a d6. High person is the winner. There we go. All right. So, Horace, as you guys are basically walking out of the cave and you're going, you hear a large, roar in the classic sense of the word of a roar, before a movie. And a large weight falls upon you, Horace. Go ahead and roll. I need you to roll to dodge, basically, but you're surprised. And so you get no shield bonus, you get no dex bonus. So you just get your armor is all you're going to get. So you're wearing plate, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. And then this guy... All right, go ahead and roll 3d20, please.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Two of those were good.
So basically a large weight comes on top of you. You fall to the ground flat. Boom, as you get pinned to the ground. And you guys see before you, I'm going to move you one square out. I'm not going to battle grid this because it's just one opponent. But you see a large mountain cat, large mountain lion. And it has tackled Horace to the ground. Its claws basically are trying to sink in, but your armor's protecting you. But it does manage to bite you on the neck. And it manages to draw some blood off that bite. And it is on top of you.
How much damage did it do to me?
It does 1 point of damage.
Oh, thankful.
Is there initiative for this mountain lion, or do we just scare it off?
Well, this was a surprise round because it was basically waiting on the ridge above the cave, and it was waiting to pounce. And as soon as you walk out, it pounced on top of one of you. That's why I rolled random to see who it hit. So the mountain lion basically has flattened on top of Horace. And at this point, we would go to initiative. Horace, since you're pinned under a mountain cat, I'm going to let you go ahead and roll initiative. So roll that d6. I got a 6.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So you got a 2, so the mountain cat will be going before you. It will go ahead and it's going to stay on top of Horace. It's actually going to start dragging him. What I'm going to do is... I need a Horace token.
Do you want me to put one out?
Yeah, you can go ahead and put one out if you pull one on.
All right.
So he's gonna start dragging you. So he's gonna drag you over here. He's kind of behind you. Like I said, we're just doing rough guesstimates basically, but he's pulling on you and pulling you to go. So basically, he's only gonna get his 2 claw attacks on you. He's not gonna get your bite because he's pulling you with his mouth. So go ahead and roll 2 attacks. That are against you. It's still no shield, no dexterity bonus.
1918 again.
1918. Okay, so his claws are not finding any way to like penetrate the plate armor that you have on, but he is on top of you. All right. What do the rest of you want to do?
I mean, I'm going to stab him. Is that the end of the surprise round?
Yes, that's the end of the surprise round.
Is there any way for Arnie to get behind him?
You can move behind him, but you can only backstab humanoids. Like your backstab ability, for the most part, only works versus humanoids and only works against things that are surprised. So you have to figure out, you have to sneak up on things. I'd probably let you have it on a lion now that I think about it, but because you generally know where the weak points are in a lion. Like there's its throat, hit that, you know. But
is it dragging me? What is it dragging me by?
Your leg.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
So it's pulling you by the leg. And all right, so the people that are going to make attacks versus it, go ahead and do that. The only person I need to know things from really is, I assume the 2 of you are attacking Horace. What are you doing? Because it's dragging you.
Basically, okay, so my Warhammer, it has a crow's beak on one end, right?
Sure. Well, actually, no, because you're not allowed to use piercing weapons, so it's blunt.
Damn, okay. Then what I'm gonna do is... Am I able to pull out my pickaxe to just slam it into the ground and stop it from pulling me?
Yes, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's a really clever forge idea. Yeah, I like that a lot. So you basically pull your pickaxe out, stick that into the ground, and you're like holding it as the thing's pulling on your leg, trying to get you to go. Cool. That will give you a resistance basically next round to try to keep this thing from pulling you. Arnie and Chris, I can never remember your character's name. Thondon.
Yeah.
Arnie and Thondon.
I'm going to hit.
All right.
I'm going to crit it. So have a nice day.
Damn, that's some good stuff. So you do max damage. I don't do double damage, but you do max. So 8 is a sword. What are your bonuses?
My bonus, what is it on damage here? I get, it says
+2, it looks like.
+1, +2, I guess?
Yeah, so you did 10 points of damage to it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so 10 points of damage.
I like that.
That was quite nasty. So basically, you tear into the side of it, and the lion basically lets out a whelp, and it lets go of your foot because that was a lot of damage, and the thing is kind of maneuvering back. Arnie, go ahead and take your shot. Okay. So that will do it. So basically, Arnie then comes in from the other side and completes the cut, and the thing goes down.
Nice.
That was actually a rough opponent. And you guys took care of that very quickly.
How much health did that thing have?
Enough. Is what I would say. How's this? Less than 20.
More than 10.
More than 10, but less than 20. So somewhere in that, you now know the range.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That was beautiful.
But this is a lion.
So it was a mountain lion, yeah. Mountain lion. So, yeah, that one's dead. So, right around that same time, you actually see the bear come out of its cave, like, because it heard, like, the tussle that was there. And it's kind of standing in the cave, the mouth of the cave, basically. And it's just kind of watching what you're doing.
I think I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay, you can do that.
That's 2d6, right?
2d6, take the best one. So 7 points of damage back.
Yeah. All right. Sadly, I can only do 3. Get me up to 6.
Okay. So you guys clean off your weapons. Take a breather. Patch your armor up a little bit. Just ding it back into place a little bit. And you're there. And there's a lion. It's dead.
Arnie would like lion or the same lion?
That lion is. I'm just saying. There's a dead lion at your feet.
Arnie would like to skin the lion.
That will take a long time, and you are not an expert in skinning.
Unfortunate. How long?
I would say to skin a lion properly, probably will at least take, I'm going to say 40 minutes.
Hey, wait a second. That thing wouldn't have been allowed to attack me, right?
Why?
With the what is it?
Oh, the protection versus evil. That is correct. Yeah. Your GM forgot about that. So what I'm going to do to make up for that is I'm going to say that it attacked you, but it never actually hit you, and I'm going to give you your heal spell back. So it was wailing on you and dragging you around, but it never actually did damage to you. To edit that and retcon it, so I think that's fair.
Protection from evil is amazing.
Yeah, because the lion is not your alignment, so the lion is a neutral creature. So
hey, wait a second. So that means I could just walk into the bear's cave and it wouldn't be able to attack me?
You can assume that.
Oh, that's busted.
Then you find out the bear is for the forge.
Yeah. So that is that's where you're at. But
so
yeah,
right?
Well, if he wants to skin it, it's going to take 40 minutes. Are you going to stay here and do that?
Arnie would like to, yes.
Okay. Is the group good with that? Does anyone want to do anything for 40 minutes while he's doing this?
I guess I'll be whittling some wooden figurines.
Okay, so you sit down, have a squat, start whittling. Horace, do you want to do anything in particular?
I think I'm gonna take out my tools and just make sure that my armor's still at the best it can be.
Okay, I will say that 40 minutes from now will roughly be the end of your protection from evil spell. So if you're planning on using it, like to do something, it's gonna run out. So it's up to you.
It's fine.
Okay, so you're just gonna let it go.
Oh, Arnie, do you have a shield?
Arnie does have a shield. Arnie would like to use it.
Is it? Let me check your sheet here real quick, Arnie.
Arnie is no longer using the pole arm since Careless Whisper is falling in love with it.
Yep, your shield is checked, so that is part of your armor class right now. So your AC should be 5. Yep, that is that. So, let me take a look here.
I'm just wondering, but what damage would my spiked shield do to a opponent?
A D4.
Alright.
So the same as a dagger.
Alright.
So, give me one. So, you guys start, whatchamacallit, skinning a lion. Go ahead and give me a wisdom check, Arnie, just to see how well you do this.
I guess I should have done it, huh?
Okay, so you're able to skin it pretty good. You get yourself a nice lion pelt. It's a little gross because you've got to you're gonna have to treat it eventually if you want to keep it. Like, it's got to be treated with salt and chemicals.
Doesn't it have holes in it too?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of little holes and things, but those can be cut around and things. But you do have a lion pelt.
If I use purify food and water on it, would that be the same as
Right now it's not spoiled. You could theoretically cook a lion. It's just skinned. It's not there's still stuff there.
Do you guys want to leave the meat for the bear?
We're going to see that same bear, aren't we?
I mean, we don't have protection from evil anymore, and it's literally at the cave entrance right there.
Well, you guys did 40 minutes. After about 5 to 10 minutes, the bear goes back inside, and, it's kind of bored of the situation.
I don't think we want to deal with a bear inside of the cave.
Do you want to try and set a trap for the bear?
Well, what I was thinking we would do is, if we leave and come back, and I have protection from evil, I'm just going to cast it, go inside, check around the inside of the cave, and then come out. Because it can't really attack me if I have protection from evil on.
So let's do that, but then we could try to snare it before you go in and just use the protection of evil. That could be a fallback.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Sadly, I do not have another protection of evil on me.
Okay.
Right now, at least.
Well, what are y'all going to do now? You spent 40 minutes trying to get this lion pelt, and you've got it. And now it's 9 o'clock. And what are you going to do?
You guys want to go to the other cave, the one that's at the top?
Sure. Yeah, I guess we'll go there. We still need to figure out where that clue was for the treasure or whatever. Like the wasp clue.
Yeah. Yeah, we will have to figure that out.
Yeah, Thunder's right.
So, 10
We
minutes.
run into another thing, don't we?
No?
It could honestly be what we're doing. Like, it could be one of these caves.
So you get to here, and it's been about 20 minutes. And now the whole thing is this cave is 60 feet up on this surface. You guys can climb it. It will be very slow and methodical. So basically, per 20 feet you go up will take you about 10 minutes, unless you can think of something to make it quicker. What?
I have a grappling hook.
You have a grappling hook. Okay.
And I know it's probably going to take me a few tries to get up there, won't it?
Well, usually rope comes in 50 feet segments, and this is 60 feet up.
Hey, you guys want to... Actually? Huh. Yeah, actually, you guys have any rope that we can tie to mine?
Oh yeah, I bought rope in town a long time ago.
So,
I mean, because I do have 10 feet of rope, like 10 feet of extra rope, but it's really frayed and nearly split, so I don't think we want to use that.
So, what I'm going to say is, like I said, you guys can climb it. It's just if you want to do it quicker, you would come up with some way. But right now, like I said, it'll take you about 30 minutes to get up there, to safely get up there is what I would say.
You guys just want to do it without the grappling hook?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
If that's easier.
So I'm assuming you're still using grappling hooks and rope and things like that. It's just you're taking your time, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And once again, time is a commodity here. So, all right. So you guys are able to get up to the mouth of this cave. The dwarf and so Thondon and Arnie, you guys can see inside the cave. You see some bones, like a little bit like of, small animal bones. And you see basically like off to one side is like a worn spot on the ground where something might have been sleeping. You see a little thrush in there, like a little, like maybe bits of like grass or just like vegetation, plant life and stuff that something might have made like a little bed on. So that's generally what you're seeing inside the room at the moment.
You guys want me to light the lantern?
Sure.
Alright, that glowing bug orb is still glowing, right?
It is.
Oh yeah, the bugs.
Then I'm gonna toss that into my lantern again and open it up.
Okay. So you now see what I saw. So the bits and the bones and things like that, you notice now with a little bit more detail that there's a deer carcass in here that's been gnawed on and chewed on. And there's some scratch marks on the wall.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna hope that's the mountain lion we just killed.
Since you were intimately familiar with the claws of that Horus, they look about the right size.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the cave of that mountain lion.
Arnie would like to peek around this corner and see what's further in there.
So you have perfect vision with your sword, so you're able to see in here. It's a larger cave, system, and it's got an old kind of worn out cot that's in there, and it's got like a little like stone block that's in there, like maybe the size of like a small dresser. And there's a lot of like just rotted kind of like debris And there's a robe that seems to be hanging like on like a jetted out piece of rock that you could like hook something on. So there's like a robe there as well. So that's pretty much what you can see from this distance when you're peeking around.
Could Arnie use the sword to cast darkness on himself?
Move
Around in the shadows.
You can cast darkness on like an area.
I'm
So
gonna
you could theoretically put like this whole area in darkness, like 17, like all of 17 for the most part. You could like put into darkness if you wanted to do that.
Why?
Yeah, we need to see.
True. All right. I'll wait for the crew.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna point my lantern into there.
okay.
But Arnie's checking out that robe. He's staring at the robe.
Okay. So, you guys start moving. Oh, jump. Look what I did. How did I get on the map layer? So, alright. So you guys move up into there. And, let me see something real quick. Okay. So you move up into here, and you kind of start looking around. So now that you're kind of a little bit more into the room, you see off in the corner, there's a body. So, and it looks like it's been gnawed on and chewed on.
Like over here.
Yes.
Are there any defining marks on it, like clothes or anything?
It looks to be wearing similar clothing to the men that you fought that day that they kind of attacked you when you came out of the cave.
Oh.
Arnie would like to check him for any money that he might also have.
Okay, so you're gonna take a look. So he has he's wearing chainmail and has a shield and a longsword, and he's got a small sack on him, like a belt sack that has a scarf, a deck of playing cards, a flask of wine, and 3 gold pieces.
Arnie would like the wine. No. Yeah, Arnie would like the wine.
Is it still good? Is it still like current? You know, the wine and stuff?
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like it. Like this body's relatively fresh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not mummified yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, would anybody else like the wine? Because Arnie kind of wants the scarf.
It is a soiled scarf.
Well, Arnie will have the wine, and he will allow anybody else to take whatever from the sack they like.
What else does he have on him again?
He's got a soiled scarf, a deck of playing cards, a flask of wine, and 3 gold pieces.
Arnie would like to note he does not have the flask of wine on him.
Okay.
I guess I could take the gold pieces. I need some more.
Okay. You now have 3 gold pieces.
Can I check back here real quick while they're checking the rest of the body?
Sure. So you go back there. There's actually 2 carved shelves into the wall. So they've been carved out so someone could like put things on the wall, but they are completely bare.
So what were the other things? It was a scarf and
a deck of playing cards.
Oh yeah, cards. Yeah.
Would you like either of those, Thondon?
No, I'm good. I mean, I'm just as a dwarf, I'll take like a swig of the wine and then just go on my merry way.
Well, if you guys won't take the cards or the scarf, I guess I'll take them.
Yeah, go
Arnie
ahead.
was gonna take them, but okay.
Also, the scarf. Is there anything on it?
It's soiled, so it's used and kind of gross.
Wait, so Arnie did not get the deck of playing cards in the scarf?
Arnie claimed it first, so whoever wants it, they have it. Arnie had dibs because he was the first person there. So if Arnie wants it, then it's his, and then it's descending order.
Arnie wants the deck of cards.
Okay, you got yourself a deck of cards.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the scarf, but like not wear it or anything, because I'm gonna wait to wash it off at that like.
So, okay, Arnie, do you look at the playing cards?
He would. Like
Oh
to look at the
no!
playing cards.
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes.
Yes, you do. Are you sure?
Oh God!
Well, through the advice of my counsel, Arnie would like to not look at the playing cards. He will wait until he gets to his age.
I feel like it's the deck of many things. How many cards are in it?
I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the deck of many things. There's few
Thank
things.
God.
There's few things this GM hates more than the deck of many things, because I believe no rational person would pull from it. But that's just me.
That's probably true. But like, what would you hope to gain?
Arnie would like to ask a question.
Sure.
Would a rational person pull from this deck of cards?
I'm not asking if you pull from them. I'm just asking if you look at them.
Yeah, Arnie would like to look at them.
Okay, you notice something familiar. All right. You notice like the deck looks like it's got basically the emblem of the foul pheasant on it. Like it's like like casinos have decks of cards that have their like stuff.
Oh wow!
So this one actually has the foul pheasant, who is the foul pheasant is run by your friend. Ticklebottom? Perny? Yes, Pernicious. So that is her establishment. So this guy had a deck of her cards on him.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have... Never mind. Go ahead, Horace.
I was just wondering, where was that square stone?
Right around where 17 is, right in almost the dead center.
Okay, and what is back here?
Arnie would also like to go to the scarf at this point. I mean, not the scarf, the robe.
Okay, it's kind of threadbare and moth-eaten. The robe looks like it's a lot older than this guy that's here. So, and a lot of the stuff in here like is covered in dust and things like that. You're getting the distinct impression that this guy didn't live here. Like this cat dragged him in here and ate him, but this was someone else's place. The robe actually it's very threadbare and things like that. It reminds you of things that like monks at monasteries would wear.
Arnie wants to take the robe.
Okay. It's a plain brown robe, kind of like what a friar would wear.
So what is back here?
Where and he it's basically where like the cot and everything are.
Oh, alright. Hey, Thondon, do you want to help me check for, hidden rooms here?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, you're gonna spend 10 minutes y'all looking around for that? Okay, so I'm gonna assume the two of you are doing that. What's Arnie doing while they're doing this for 10 minutes?
Arnie would like to salt be? Well, he doesn't have any salt. Could
Right.
he use anything else other than salt to try to get the mountain lion pelt cured?
You're not the biggest woodsman in the world, but what I'll give you is go ahead and make an intelligence check, but it's going to be at a -4.
Can't you also use smoke?
So, what's your intelligence? It's 10?
Yes.
That would actually be your power score. Like the 4 would hit it right on the dot. Wow. Okay. So, surprisingly enough, you kind of have experienced this. You once were in kind of a bandit gang, and they did a lot of their own meat preservation and things like that, and did a lot of tanning and leathering. So you know that smoke will do it. Like you could smoke it. You could also use sun, and if you actually were to get like some brains and like smear brains, like the brain fluid on it and put it in the sun. The only reason I know that is because I read something about Native Americans, and that's how they dried out buffalo. So they would smear like brains on the buffalo brains on the pelt, and then it would toughen up in the sun. So something like that. So, and there might be another way that the GM doesn't personally know because I was never like a Boy Scout. But you know a way that you can do it. But I will say it would not be readily available like in this cave right this second, and it takes a while. It's going to take, a couple days to do it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It's just, isn't the reason why brains work is because there's ammonia in brains?
I'm not sure the reason, so I'm not going to speculate as to the chemistry. I just know that that's what I was reading things on Native Americans and and when they were doing buffaloes and doing the preservations and stuff like that. That was a technique that was used. So I don't know why it works, but apparently it does work. So I'm not gonna, like I said, speculate on it. All right. So what are we doing now?
Did we find anything in the area?
Oh, let me roll. Sorry. Boom, boom. So you guys spend 10 minutes, and you don't seem to come up with anything. You don't seem to find anything in particular.
Did anybody, Horace, did you pick up that guy's shield? Because you were asking for a shield.
No, I was asking if you had a shield because I have an extra one. And now that you're mainly going to be using the Seductress sword.
Perfect name. Perfect name.
It has a name. It's Careless Whisper.
But now that you're mainly using that light sword for some very strange reason, even though you love your pole arm.
Perfect nickname, rather.
I was just wondering if you had a shield to go along with that sword.
Arnie does. Well, thank you.
So, but yeah,
How is that guy's gear looking, by the way?
looks okay. I'm talking. It's the only thing that's interesting to you is that it's it's generally of the colors, make, and look of the group that you ran across, the brigands that you ran across. It looks like their equipment.
I think I'm just gonna take the broadsword, or whatever he had. What do you have?
A longsword.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take his longsword and see if I can sell it.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
We're in 16 or 17 right now?
You're kind of in the middle of both.
So I guess and 17 is lit now because of the lantern, right?
Correct. Yeah, this is all lit up now for the most part.
Okay. So if there's nothing, I mean, if we didn't really find anything, or at least didn't roll to find anything. I guess
Not that you know of.
Yeah, right. I get it. Okay. Well, I guess let's keep moseying on, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will take you the 30 minutes basically to make your way back down to here. And let's see. Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta get my timesheet going. And at this point, you guys really need to take a 10-minute break after all that activity. So I'm going to add 10 minutes in unless you guys are planning to push forward.
Now let's take a break.
Okay. All right. So you're down and safe and rested. It is now 10:40 in the morning. What would y'all like to do?
At the end of the caves.
How long does it take to get back to a city?
About it can take anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Depending on a couple factors.
Do you guys want to check out that switchback trail in the in B? Because I still don't want to mess with a bear.
Arnie just wants to go back to the mage quarters and see if that robe does anything.
Yeah, I'm open. I mean, you want to check it out before we go? Fine. I mean, it's pretty much on the way anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, when we leave, we have to go that way. So I just figured we could do it on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So where are we headed?
Do you guys want to go that switchback trail and see what's up there?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Because a bear is terrifying.
Is it? Let's. Okay. Yeah. Bear terrifying. Got it. Whenever we find Oakenshield, then we might be able to take the bear.
So you guys come out here, and your goal is to head over towards B. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Real quick, just for clarity's sake, they're headed to the switchback trail. That is what a switchback trail is. If you did not know, because I did not. I think we talked about it before, but yeah, it's a trail that kind of winds up the side of a mountain or a cliff. So, all right. So, that basically gets you right at the 10-minute mark. Okay.
Also, the reason I've been trying to keep us avoiding C this whole time is because I feel like there's a boss fight in there.
Okay. So you're right at the base of the switchback trail.
Why do you think there's a boss fight in there?
Because it's like the culminating point of everything.
Okay.
It's got a big arch. You can see that, and there's writing above it, but you can't make out what it says.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Ryan.
No.
Oh yeah, about the switchback.
You're right at the base of the switchback trail. Basically, if you look at the area with the switchback, you kind of have three things you can do with the switchback trail. There's cave here. There's a cave here. And then you can actually keep going up the switchback trail off the map.
You guys just want to explore the first two caves?
Arnie
Yeah,
said
just-
that,
yeah.
Arnie
Why
would
not?
like to do that.
Okay, which cave do you want to go to first?
The closest one, I guess.
And by closest, you mean this one right there?
Yeah.
Everyone good with that? I'm going to say yes. So, boom, you guys end up here. And that's going to take you about 10 minutes to get up there. And you are now at the mouth, basically, of a new cave system. So, do you have your lantern on?
Not yet. I'm letting the dark vision people see first.
Okay, so the dark vision crew takes a look inside. So the let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm on the wrong page. So you basically see a bunch of like debris, leaf litter that you've seen in a lot of these places because there's a lot of leaves and a lot of wind in this area. And then on here, over in this direction, you see a open chest.
Ooh, nice.
You guys want me to turn the light on?
Sure, go ahead.
I open the lantern up for the glowing bug orb.
Okay. Oh.
Has it like reduced in light
No.
anytime?
No, it's doing okay.
Oh.
It
Alright.
really hasn't been that long. It's been about a day since you fought that beetle. Remember, so it hadn't been that long. So over here is where the chest is at.
What type of chest is it? Is it like one of the small, like lockbox chests, or is it like a giant wooden chest?
I wouldn't call it giant. I would call it like Foot Locker size.
Oh, okay. And we can't see anything inside of it from here?
No, it's open, but you can't see anything specific inside of it.
Alright. What can we see in this direction?
It starts leading off into it's like going into a tunnel to go to another place, but that's about the range of the dark vision / light.
What do you guys want to do?
Can
I got-
Arnie see through the darkness past
You
the
can-
light?
That's
Don't
pretty
we
much
wanna-
the range of your vision. It's you can tell, Arnie, that it's actually curving around a corner slightly. So whatever's over there, you can see, but like it's physically blocked. Same with over here, Arnie. You can tell over here, this goes off as well, and it forks into two different directions. So since you have the good dark vision, you can see that, but you can't see through rock.
Do you guys just want to take a look at that chest?
Yeah,
first?
let's take a look at the chest. Yeah, good idea.
Okay. So
Arnie is separating himself from the
I'm
group.
gonna
Just a
stay
trap.
back a little bit.
all right, hold on. So everyone's like, okay, we're gonna take a look at the chest, and then everyone's like, but I'm not. But we should look at the chest. So who's doing what?
I'll look at the chest. I don't know. I mean, I have a roll for traps.
Okay. So you're gonna move up to do that. What are the other two of you doing?
Basically I'm basically just gonna wait and like follow him as he looks for traps. Actually, I'll help him. I'll help him look for traps.
Okay, so you guys are moving towards the chest, being cautious. Arnie, what are you doing?
Arnie would like to go down here and just listen. but not go past the curve wherever that is.
Okay.
But just listen down
So-
if you can hear anything.
Okay. All right. So this is what ends up happening. I need everyone to roll a d6.
Oh no.
All right. So everyone. So let's see. Hold on.
Is high good?
High is good in this situation. So
Okay.
actually, so you're basically going, you're walking basically over there, and you notice as you're walking that movement on the ceiling. The two of you do.
Knew it.
Thondon and Horace notice movement on the ceiling. Arnie, you do not. You're over here listening, so you're putting your ear down. So you're not really. You've got your back to this area, and you notice some movement on the ceiling, and it moves towards you and drops down, trying to get on top of you. You are not surprised, so that means we get to roll initiative. Actually, Arnie, you are surprised, so you're not going to get in on this round. But they are not surprised, so we get to roll initiative. It still might go before you, but you at least get to roll. So I'm going to go ahead and... What?
Who is it dropping down onto?
That's a good question. Let me roll.
What?
Let's see. Well, you just see movement, and then you see something coming towards you. You'll find out what it is in a second. 1, 2 will be Horace. 3, 4 will be Thondon. So it's coming down on top of you, Thondon.
All right.
But you're not surprised, so you get your full armor and everything like that, which is good. Go ahead and roll. Thondon, go ahead and roll a d6 for initiative. I got a 4.
Okay. I got a 5.
All right, so y'all get to go first. So it drops, and as it drops, you two scatter. You're both on either side of it, and as it hits, you see it's a pretty large spider, probably about the size of a dog.
Wow.
A large dog is what I would say, like a bigger Rottweiler kind of dog, size spider. Drops in the middle of the two of you, and because it came down, split you two in half, but it's slightly, it takes a second for it to recuperate, and in that second, both of you can make your attacks versus it.
Hey, Thondon?
Yeah.
I have an idea that's chaos incarnate.
In the middle of it dropping down. Hey, Thondon.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to crush it with my warhammer.
Okay. Well, are you gonna make that attack versus it?
Isn't it flanked?
Yes.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'll give you guys +2 versus it.
Okay.
So.
I like this sword.
Sword's doing pretty good for you. So
Nice job, Thondon.
let me take a look here. In 15. So both of you connect. Just bap, bap, bap. You're like, you guys look like, your cartoon 50s like housewives, when the spider hits it, they're like, no, no, no. And they're just like hitting it with a newspaper. That's what y'all are doing to this spider as it's like, it gets crushed and killed. Like, it's just dead.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And that was the tale of the spider that was.
Is there any friends? It's just a solo spider.
It was a spider. That's all you see right here.
Oh.
I'm gonna shine my light up at the ceiling and see around for any more.
Okay, you start looking around. You don't see any in this room.
So Arnie has a water vial that he got from 2 over here when it was cold, but it's not cold anymore. Could he dump out the water vial and try to milk the spider for any venom?
You can. That could take a little while.
Actually, can I check and see if it's the web spinning type of spider, or if it's just like a tarantula?
It is.
Because I know tarantulas are like the biggest type, and they don't spin webs; they just grab and kill.
It's more like a tarantula. It's a crab spider.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't have a web kind of thing. It's just it does have poison though for sure. So you're gonna try to milk out the poison there, Arnie?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna say that's gonna take 20 minutes. Is that okay with you?
Is that okay with the crew?
Yeah, go ahead.
I can do the listening thing that you're doing, and Thunden can keep checking for traps.
Sure. I mean, I'll stay
Dealio.
watch. Stay on watch.
Okay.
Dealio.
All right. So Arnie, go ahead and give me another wisdom check.
Nope.
Okay. So you're not able to get as much of it out of it as you would like. You're basically able to get one dose, one use of it out of
Wow,
it.
so much easier.
What?
This is so much easier way of getting venom than getting poisoned yourself.
Well, he's not getting poisoned himself. He did manage to get
I know.
one.
I was referencing Oaken Shield.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So Arnie got some spider venom, just one.
It's spider
one
venom.
one.
You need to write down that it's a save versus poison +2.
All right, in the description. Gotcha.
Yep. And you have one dose of it.
Do we know about how long it'll take for that dose to become not venomous?
I don't think venom, I guess maybe, long enough time. But yeah.
Because
Save- save
while
versus poison
natural
plus
venom eventually loses its potency.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Ryan, you said save versus poison +2.
+2.
Got it. So Arnie has a vial of Arnie acid, spider venom. He's just he's an assassin right here.
Yeah, just put it on your blade, and you can do it magic.
Yeah, it's a better tactic than Tasso's like, hey, do you sell poison?
Yeah.
Use a little
To be fair,
tact.
she did sell poison.
She
to be
did.
fair.
I agree.
He has pretty keen senses. To be
So,
fair.
to be fair. All right, so while that was happening, there was a listen, and then there was a looking for traps. So I'm going to go ahead and roll those. All right, so Horace, while you're over here listening, you hear skittering, like little coming from and echoing over here in 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly move back over to the rest of the party and say, I think there might be more spiders down that way.
All right. Well, let's take care of the spiders. The infestation. We did a pretty good job with the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what did you find in that chest, or?
Oh, it's
Or
empty.
Oh, yeah. We were occupied at the time too.
Yeah, it is empty.
Arnie wants spider venom. Let's go.
What is that chest made of, by the way?
It's made of wood.
Alright. Yeah, let's go, I guess. I'll keep my lantern out, and where is my lantern hooked, by the way? Is it, like, on my belt or something?
It's in your hand, so that's where it's located. I'm talking if you had it on your belt, it would jostle around. You need to hold it in your hand to do that. So if you're holding it in your hand, you either don't have a weapon or you don't have a shield.
Yeah, that's the problem. Okay.
So
Yeah, I'll hold the lantern and my sling.
okay, so you have okay, I'll allow that. That'll work. So you got a lantern and a sling. So y'all are just gonna run in there, like charge in like gangbusters.
I mean, I'm going to draw my sword. Well, I'm sure I have my sword already, and I will.
Arnie is not going to do that.
How about we take it slow and like get into battle formation and just like march in slowly?
You want to do like a back thing?
Oh, I meant like you and Arnie at the front or something, and me in the back with range fire.
I will mention Arnificent. You do have the ability to move silently, and you do have the ability to hide. That is part of what your character does. Especially now that you can see in the dark, it's really useful. So I'm going to remind you that you have those thieving abilities for your character, because sometimes I think you forget.
I do.
Yep.
Thank you.
So if you
could have it set up inside of that spider area, we come in the front and we just distract the spiders while Arnie starts taking care of them.
Do you want to go and take a look, Arnie, and see what's there? And try to be really quiet about it? What do you think, Arnie? Yes, no, maybe so?
Oh, sorry. I had my game on mute. What did you say? I'm sorry.
It's no problem. Do you want to sneak over there, or do you want to not?
Yes, Arnie would like to move Arnie would like to move silently. And
all right. Let me roll for
hide in shadows if he could at the end.
You might want to take your chainmail off first.
He can sneak in his chainmail.
Yes.
Okay. So, Arnie, you creep up. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the area. So, you guys are back there, but I'm going to use the token as Arnie for now. So, you're basically right around here. So, when you go into it, it looks like it's another, like hideout or something like that, like a formerly used kind of place that people were at. There's a bunch of moldy animal hides that are all around. There's some corroded, rusted to crap weaponry that's been screwed about. There's ashes, from where a fire was, and there's a drip from the ceiling of water. But amongst the rot, you see two of those things that you saw before. You got attacked by those giant centipedes. There's two of them amongst the rot, and they have not noticed you.
Arnie would like to move silently here and wait for his team to trigger the people, or trigger the centipedes.
Okay, so Arnie moves over to here. So all you guys know back there, because you didn't really plan this out, is that Arnie went in and he hasn't come out.
I mean, I'm all for barging in there and saying, "Hey, what's going on?" But I guess we kind of planned for him to come back, right? I guess that's kind of what's going on. So I guess we'll wait.
Okay. So, you guys wait. How long are either of y'all willing to wait? That's a big thing.
I'll wait like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys move in. You guys are kind of right at this crook here. Go ahead and the two of you roll a d6. I'm going to roll for the... Okay. All right.
Right?
For this scenario, yes. So you guys walk in, and you guys are expecting... actually, I should really have the party roll as a thing. But I'll go this way this time. Well, it might not be the party. Yeah. I'll leave it. So you're walking in. Thondon, basically, you were expecting spiders, and you have never fought giant centipedes before. So all of a sudden you see those, and you're like, what the... And as that's happening, they're like starting to skitter towards you. Horace, you've seen this before, so you're like, all right. So you've got your torch in one hand and you're slinging the other hand as these centipedes start moving towards you. And then, Arnie, you were waiting. So if you want to do something, you have surprise on the centipede. So if you want to do something, you can.
Were the centipedes moving to attack?
Yes.
My teammates?
Yes.
Are they engaging yet?
They will be. So they're moving towards them. They'll make it to them in the round. But you can do something before they make it to them.
Yeah, Arnie would like to attack the closer one.
So you're gonna move out and attack it?
No. Arnie would like to wait until they get... Arnie would like to wait until they get into engagement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're moving behind them, basically, and attacking them as they move past you.
Yes.
Okay. So, go ahead and make your attack. This is a free attack round before the initiative even starts. That will hit and kill one. So basically you just crack and cut one in half. Your blade, because you did I'm not going to call it a sneak attack, but you did like a sneaky attack. It's like, ooh. And it liked that.
I feel like it should be called the Seductress.
That's hilarious. Its nickname is the Seductress because it gives you a careless whisper.
So this is getting a little PG-13. Getting a little PG-13 here. Okay, so you cut that one in half. The thing just splits. The other one, seeing one of it die, their morale isn't very good. It sees that and starts crawling up the wall to leave. Horace, I'll go ahead and give you an attack on it if you want to go ahead and make an attack on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get any threshold modifier?
No, it's just moving away.
That's not very good.
That is going to miss. So it starts crawling to get away, and it's basically going to just burrow into a little hole, and it's gone. I'm talking it's giant centipedes, but they're still not all that big. So they're still only about a foot long.
Yeah, and they can fit into spaces, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's it. So it just crawls up into the wall and goes into like a little like hole that's in the wall, and it's gone.
Is there two of them?
What is that, like an inch wide?
Probably. I don't know, a foot. So it's probably, like maybe 1 to 2 inches wide. So it's big. It's a big centipede.
Uh-huh.
So
is there any more of them, or was that just two?
There was just 2 of them, and that's it.
Okay. Well, it might go get his friends. Who knows? But I doubt it.
Yeah.
They're insects, so they're not, they're not vengeful.
You killed my cousin, you son of a bitch.
That is correct.
You guys want to start exploring this number
Yeah,
9 and see what
Cavern.
has in
9 cavern. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, let's go.
It's exactly what I described earlier. Like I said, it looks like someone's old like hideout, molded animal hides, really tarnished and rusted out weaponry. So a couple daggers and a sword. What is it? Ashes from where there was a fire, and a slow drip from the ceiling.
I think I wanna like just pick up like a stick or something and sift through those ashes while
Okay.
the other guys do what they're doing.
Okay, you poke around the ashes. It looks like there was a fire. It was probably a while ago.
Arnie would like to creep around over here and see if he can, or listen over here and see if he can creep around the corner.
Okay, so you go over there and you start listening, and you don't hear anything coming from that direction.
Does Arnie see anything?
So it looks like it's just an open cave, but since you have that superior kind of night sight, you notice that there's some paintings on the walls.
What do the paintings look? Well, yeah, I'll wait for the crew. I'll tell them that there's some like interesting paintings over here on the wall.
Yeah, you guys, do you want to go see what those are?
No.
I mean, if this is a hideout, there should be things like hidden in the hideout. Oh, there's 8. I got it. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Is there anything over here before we leave, or is it just like?
That's the corner where the animal hides were.
Oh, was it like a giant pile of animal hide?
Yeah, it's like where someone would sleep.
Alright. So yeah, where are the paintings?
So you go into the room, all along the walls back in the back. So here, there's little paintings. They appear to be like depicting, like, you know how people do stick figures for humans? They're kind of the stick figure equivalent of goblins, but they're all like little like crude jokes. They're like little like almost like Terrence and Phillip jokes. They're like goblins farting on other goblins, and goblins drawing one with really large genitalia, and goblins drawing a boy goblin but putting boobs on him, and
Goblin comics.
so it just looks like it's graffiti from goblins who are in here just drawing on the walls and like having a good old time.
Is there anything else in here?
That's pretty much it.
Like shining the lantern up at the ceiling? Nothing?
Nothing that you can see. The ceiling looks like a cave ceiling.
So these paintings, right? Could I get any of them off of the walls?
I'm talking you can. They're drawn onto the stone with paint. I'm talking you could scrape them off, but you're not going to be able to like save them.
Okay.
So we can't save cave paintings today, so let alone.
Can I shine my lantern back up this way and see if it connects?
Yeah, you know it does. So so you can see like that. There's a little like inlet right here as well.
Alright. I knew it. It goes to C. Oh, dear.
Knew it.
Arnie would like to move over there and listen over it. Arnie would like to search this room a little more thoroughly.
Okay.
Sorry, Caleb or Chris.
So you're going to search over here, Arnie, for 10 minutes and take a look around? Is that what
In
you're...
8, yes.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I'll look around too.
Okay. At this point, you guys are going to need to take a break, so I'm just going to say that you guys take 20 to kind of thoroughly look around this room and chill for a minute. And let me roll real quick. All right. You guys don't see anything beyond this cave and what it appears to be on the surface. Just appears to be a rude little room where goblins come to scribble.
This is the graffiti room.
It's the graffiti
This is the school
room.
bathroom. This is the school bathroom of the goblin world.
Yep. Yeah. Anyone who, I guess, Chris. Yeah. Thondon speaks Goblin because you're a dwarf.
Yep.
And
Right.
there's some Goblin language there as well. And there's stuff there like, tick tick is a dick and stuff like that. Like little like stuff written on there and like things like orcs are the worst.
Yeah,
We's green too. Stuff like that. Like, we hate orcs. Orcs are mean. Kill all orcs. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I got
Does
it.
Arnie hear this? Did you tell Arnie about this?
Yeah, I'll explain. Like, it's all just silly in goblin. It's just, nonsense.
Arnie's rage builds.
When he sees a goblin, he's gonna kill him.
Gotcha.
Can we listen down this hallway? Like, come
Yep.
up here and listen down this hallway?
All right. So you go up there and you listen really hard, and you basically don't hear anything beyond just general cave noises.
Arnie would like to move through and hide in shadows.
Sweet.
Or move
Good
silent.
idea.
I feel like we're gonna run into a boss, but like,
He would also like to cast darkness in front of him.
why?
You can only do that once a day, remember?
Oh, he did not know that.
Yes, you can do darkness once a day. It's not whenever you feel like it. That would be really good.
Arnie thought he could just throw it around willy-nilly. He could just
No,
say,
once a
you
day.
can't see.
You
And
get a
you
new
can't
you get a new
see.
use
You
of
can't
it.
see.
You get a new use of it every day at dawn. Actually, to keep with the dark theme, every night. So once the sun sets, every night you get a new use of it.
Okay, it could have been whenever the night ends.
I like when the night begins. So we'll say, yeah, so basically it's 7 o'clock because that's my universal like lights out. So around 7 o'clock every day you get a new one.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna swing my lantern around and light up this area.
Okay. So you guys are moving up to here and taking a look with the lantern. So you open up this room. As soon as you shine the light in, it sparkles. Like there is just like it's almost like you've hit like glitter, and there's sparkles basically all over the walls here.
Oh, that's how. So what? Investigate the sparkles.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the lantern so that the dark vision people can see it.
Okay, when you turn the lantern off, there's no sparkles. So there's no sparkling.
Huh. Can they see what else is in there?
It looks like it's I think the person who would best know this is Thondon. Thondon, it looks like a mineral deposit. You've seen
Okay.
those before. You've lived underground.
I wouldn't know what the mineral was though. Now without further investigation.
You only saw it for like a brief second, and you have dark vision, but what is it? Without light, you're only seeing heat. So without light to do an inspection to see like color and things like that, like because you don't see color.
You want me to put it back on?
Yeah. Turn the lights back on.
Alright, I open the lantern back up.
So once he does that, and you already have like your preconceived notions now, you notice you're like, oh, that's gypsum. That's exactly what that is.
Oh, okay.
So it's a mineral deposit of gypsum. You know that it does have some value. It's not like super valuable, but it does have value.
I'll tell the rest of the guys that this is it's okay. It's not gold, but it's okay.
So you can get a silver piece per pound.
That's a lot of weight.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here.
Yeah, but alchemists would find it useful. They'd pay about a silver a pound for it.
What is gypsum, by the way?
It's kind of like a chalk almost. Like I had to look it up myself. I'm not really super familiar with it, but it's a chalk-like substance basically, and it's ground up and made into like powders and put into different things.
Arnie would like to get a pound of gypsum.
Okay.
If he could smack it out with a hammer.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It's just a clock. I'm talking if you guys wanted to do a concerted effort to get a lot of it, it would take a little bit of time. But just to knock off like a thing and get a pound of it, doesn't take that long.
If you ever see Zizimanter, he's getting some gypsum.
There we go.
Is there anything else in here?
No, I'm talking. It's just a big deposit, basically.
And it's a dead end, right?
It appears to be.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll look for the walls to see if there's anything. I'm sure it's a very, rough and like area, right, in the cavern.
Yep. Let me give me a second to make a roll. Okay, you don't find anything in particular.
All right.
Could Arnie get 2 pounds of gypsum?
Sure, because he's spending some 10 minutes there, like looking for stuff. Yeah, you could easily get another pound of it.
Yeah, I'm just lending him my pickaxe so that he can.
Oh yeah, that makes it real easy. You're just like,
How much could Arnie get in 10 minutes per se?
you could probably get 10 pounds.
Ooh. Could I get 10 pounds of it?
You can. You're starting to like weigh yourself down. You keep picking up. You have like a lion's pelt now. That's not a featherweight.
Arnie does have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, also, Arnie, you gotta remember, we got the wine back in the place that you gotta carry.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, I'll get 10 pounds of gypsum and then deal with it later.
Okay. All right. So what are y'all doing now?
What time is it in game?
In game, it is 12:10.
I'm guessing no hidden rooms were found?
No hidden rooms were found. It looks like that was what it looked like.
Do you guys...
Your lantern is out, so strike off another oil unless you do not want to have your lantern.
Oh, I was using the glowing
Oh,
bug
yeah,
orb.
you were. You forgot about that. Yes, you're fine. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I just stuck the glowing bug orb in my lantern so I could turn it on and off.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go over to the other cave, or...
I didn't. Yeah, are there more caves? I thought this was it.
No,
yeah,
let's do it. There's a cave over a little bit south.
Okay,
Southeast.
And then we could just go up to the top of the switchback trail.
That is true.
Arnie would rather check it out but go back, not necessarily go further that way.
Right. So first the cave, and then it's just wilderness beyond that point. I'm guessing.
You don't know. It just keeps going up, is all I'm saying. It goes off this map, is what I would say. So there is another map that you would be going to if you went off the switchback trail, is what I would say. Alright, so it'll take you about 10 minutes to get over here. And you are now at the entrance to a new cave. What would you guys like to do?
Arnie would like to listen and
Yeah, I have my lantern closed so that they can do their dark vision.
Like Arnie, I don't care. I'll go in, but I mean, I know Arnie can sneak in the shadows or whatever.
Well, are you guys listening, or are you guys peering into the cave? What are you doing?
Arnie wanted to listen and then go in, but if
Okay,
Thondon
so-
is just going in, he's gonna back up Thondon.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You can go. I'm not trying to go ahead of you.
Well, he's just listening at the cave entrance.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could
Wait.
look at dark vision.
Arnie wants to listen, then look, then go in.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Wow, that was creepy. Okay. You guys don't hear anything standing out there on the cave. So you don't hear much.
Arnie would like to look in with Thondon, because we both have dark vision.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys can take a look inside. Let me... Okay. So you kind of take a step in so you can actually kind of look around and kind of get into the cave. So it's one large cave room. Clear out some of this stuff. And with the heat vision and the vision that you... Well, here, let me describe this. So with the heat vision that you have, Thondon, over here, you see four largish, well, I'll say four slightly smaller than man size, on all fours, blobs, basically, of heat, and then four tiny blobs underneath them. As for our native dark vision guy, basically you see off in the corner four wolves, and they are standing over top four wolf cubs. And as soon as you come in, they hear you, and you see them like one reasonably large wolf kind of takes 2 or 3 steps out in front of the group of them, and as his head starts lowering a little bit, and you see his teeth are starting to bare.
Uh-oh. Oops. Oh, no.
Guys, what's in there?
So
Wolf
there's
cubs.
some wolf cubs.
Yeah, it's
So
bad.
if you want some wolf cubs, there's that. But you got to do something to get those wolf cubs. Are you willing to do something to get those wolf cubs?
How about we not mess with wolves?
I mean, how far are you willing to go to get a wolf cub?
If there is already dead wolf,
No. They're alive and well.
Say, for instance, you were the death.
So,
Arnie,
No, I'm kidding. Let's not do that.
the big wolf
Can we leave with that?
goes 5 steps closer to y'all, and the baritone goes even lower, of the growl. I'm talking.
how about you guys
It's
get
not
out of that cave?
It's not attacking you, but it's definitely saying it's not happy that you're here. Is what I would say.
I believe that. Man. I mean, I'm going to slowly withdraw I don't know if that's going to provoke or whatever, but that's
If
what
you're-
I'm going to do.
If you're moving away from it, its posture eases, but it's not. It's still tense. It's still a tense moment. You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand completely. So I will like motion to back up to the other two.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the cave like slowly. Just
Arnie wants one of them cubs.
Arnie, I swear to God, I will club you if you try to get one of those cubs.
That would be hilarious.
Arnie, are you leaving or are you staying?
Arnie's staying.
Oh my god, this is going to be hilarious.
But in the doorway. In the doorway.
Thondon, we're in agreement that if Arnie gets killed, we're splitting his loot, right?
I mean, I'm gonna stop that from happening. But yeah, if it does happen, sure.
Arnie, come on. You don't want to scar these wolf cubs.
So
Stockholm syndrome is very key.
at this point, Arnie, the two of the other wolves have started to like flank it out, and they start moving to the sides as the bigger wolf is moving towards you.
Great.
All right, Arnie will back up. He knows when he's unwelcome.
I've seen a lot of nature videos. Like, wolves ain't stupid.
Wolves are not stupid. They're great hunters.
Yeah, we're leaving the cave.
Okay. You guys
We
are-
still
Arnie
have a
wants
choice.
to leave. Arnie wants to leave like 3 rations there. He has 11, so he has some to spare.
Okay. So you just like put a few.
Let's go 4. Let's go 4.
Okay. You put some rations out, and then you guys step out. So I'm gonna put you out like that. Well, that was fun.
They didn't see anything else while they were in there, right?
They saw exactly what I described.
Okay. So on that note, you guys want to go up the switchback trail and just see what's on that next map?
Sure.
Okay, that's gonna take. It's gonna take at least 20. Well, let's see.
30?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're about 6 levels down, so it's gonna take you. Yeah, I'm talking. The trail makes it a little quicker. So it'll take you about 30 minutes to get up this trail. Is that okay?
So Arnie wants to be able. Well, so Arnie wants to be able to make it back to town for the night.
Yeah, we're not. That's not going to happen right now.
Nah. Okay.
It's possible. I'm talking.
By 1.
Getting up the
Like,
trail,
if we head back now.
Getting up the trail will take you to about 1 o'clock. Like I said, it gets dark at 7, so you'd still have 6 hours at 1 o'clock to continue to move on. But it's up to y'all.
I really don't want to risk it, you know?
Let's head up the trail then.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go and sleep in 4 again?
Yeah, we're gonna go back and sleep in the in the room with the wine if you guys want to. Since we basically secured it and it's become our own little outpost.
Okay. So you guys move up the trail. Give me a second. So I've actually got to find.
You can do. You're young girl. You can't do nothing.
Okay. I need a token. Give me 1 second. I gotta find. Where Where did I put the token for that? Correct.
So, do you guys know what's got Taco so busy?
He said he was doing something with his uncle.
He's helping his uncle move. Like move some stuff, is what he said.
Alright, well, I will find the party token later. We will use a different token to represent the party. We will use a Raffin. There we go. Alright, so let me pull you all over here. So it comes up and basically it plateaus a little bit, and you basically find yourself like on top of the whatchamacallit, the box canyon, and there's a trail there, and that's kind of what you find yourself on.
I'm gonna assume that this part is just a very quick death.
What do you mean?
Like this side?
Yeah,
like
I'm talking.
Drop.
It's a drop off. Yeah.
And is this side the plateau part, like the stable part?
Yeah, I'm talking. This is basically canyon wall. So, and the arrows show that it's going down, like it's a, it's a slope.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 100-foot drop off, basically.
That doesn't provide much confidence. Okay.
So you guys are there. It's up to y'all to do what you want to do.
I mean, it's just a path that goes on, right?
Yeah.
Arnie's just following along because he just didn't really want to come along. So.
All right. So you guys want to keep following the trail?
Sure.
Okay. So you start moving. And like I said, it's like a 45-degree trail. So like it's pretty sharp how you're going down. So it's going to be easier going down than it is going to be getting back up it. And as you kind of go, the whatchamacallit, I'm sorry, it's not a 45-degree. 45-degree angle is the sides, basically, like the slope. I'm sorry, the 100-foot drop. This is just basically a path, but it does slope down gently. So you can see signs that like horses and men have been coming through this area relatively recently.
I'm on.
What's up?
Oh, Tasso's here.
Yay!
Open shield.
So Oakeshield's here. So Oakeshield, they went up the switchback trail, and they went all the way up it, and eventually it kind of plateaued, and they found this like new area.
Arnie wants to show off his mountain lion pelt. Hey, look, I found a mountain lion pelt. You want to see?
So, well, what we'll do, cause we're gonna pause here for a second, even though Tasso just got here. But I'm gonna pause it for a second because I've got to take a bio break real quick. So we'll come back in 5 minutes. So everyone take 5, and then we'll get started with Oakenshield here.
So yeah, so guys, tell Tazo what happened since we've been gone. Since he's been gone.
Tasso, just wondering, but do you think you could turn your mic up just a little bit.
Or, I'm using a different laptop, so it's kind of acting a little weird.
You're good. We can hear you. We'll make it work. But yeah, so yeah, tell him what happened since he's been gone.
Killed a mountain lion.
Yeah, we killed a mountain lion.
Killed a spider, and what else? That's about it. Arnie almost got into a fight with some wolves.
And we found a gypsum deposit.
So
yeah,
so
that's
the
right.
thing with the wolves, right? We found 4 cubs. However, there were 4 wolves
Arnie, we're not
that
killing.
were parents of the cubs. I mean, we could all get a cub. That's the thing. We could all get pups. We could
Killing
all
the
get
wolf
puppies.
to get their cubs.
Have you seen wolf puppies before? Look up a husky puppy. Come on. Now.
Oh my God. Arnie, we're not getting. We're not killing the parents of some wolves to get their cubs.
All I have to say is Stockholm syndrome is a really good drug. Okay.
Oh my
They'll love
God. Okay, Tasso. Basically, the best way to describe this is Arnie was about to kill some wolves to get their babies. And that's it.
Arnie is strictly chaotic, baby. Let's go.
Okay. What was? So basically, how we found those wolves is, you remember the switchback trail? Right now, we're at the top of it. Yeah, and on one side we found basically like a bunch of like cave stuffs and a gypsum deposit, and on the other cave we found wolves, and then with that middle path that goes all the way up, that's where we're at now.
Okay, I think I know where you're at.
We only have 2 more places to explore, which are the bear cave and that sea area, which I can tell for sure is a boss area.
I thought, did you go on that room where the waterfall is?
Oh yeah, and we still have to do that.
Yeah.
But remember that that cave at the top of A, like right next to that rotten food storage area?
I think so.
That cave was the mountain lion's den. And, well, we might have found it after we killed off the mountain lion. So, we found that the lion had killed one of those bandits that we ran into a while ago that filled me with arrows.
So I think we should, if Oakenshield says anything, I think we should kind of repeat it for the audience sake, because it is kind of hard to hear, Telzo.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me, if I can change it.
Oh, that's a little better. Like maybe get a little closer to the mic or something. It's.
I'm using my headphones right now, so that could be a problem right now.
It is much better now. Whatever you're doing.
Yeah. I'm holding the mic closer to my mouth.
What was it? So, basically, with how late it is, I was thinking after we explored this area, and we'd maybe go back to number 4, rest up, and then head off to town to do research on this place, and, like, find out what our other researched items have brought about.
I've been long enough for them to food.
I will be right back. Sorry.
So what'd you say, Oakland Shield?
Was it long enough for the research part to be done?
I am not familiar with the research part. I don't know what you're talking about with that.
Last time when we went to town, we did thing with Gage. Gave like a away for some papers to look up or something. If it was in language we didn't know.
No, we have not figured that out yet. We didn't even try to, I don't think.
Sure, I thought he gave something. Never mind. I'll be right back.
But yeah, pretty much we haven't
Okay.
figured out anything about the about where we are, but we have figured out that we can kill a lot of stuff. So
So far, yes. All right.
we also killed a spider. We killed a spider, and Arnie got some spider venom from that. So we were making fun of you because you were like, "Hey, do you have any poison?" To the guy or to the girl.
All right. So
We were saying, sorry, we were saying that was a better way to get poisoned.
it was a better way to get poisoned.
Oaken Shield.
So you're on this trail, and I will remind you that it looks like it's got what is it? Horse tracks and whatchamacallit? It's got horse tracks and foot tracks of humans that are along the trail. It's very obvious, and it looks pretty well worn.
Can we tell if it's like
Can we tell what?
a footprint was made like recently?
Yeah, I'm talking. These are pretty fresh.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to keep moving forward or going back?
I guess forward.
Okay.
Always have a problem.
Arnie wants to move back to the place where we're gonna sleep when we sleep there. However, because he wants to do some things with the mage.
So, you guys start moving forward. So, go ahead and everyone give me an intelligence check.
Woohoo.
All right, good. That's
Oh, come
one.
on. I literally missed it by one.
So, Arnie, you notice over here, like in this area, there's a bunch of vegetation and a bunch of like thickets and vines and grasses and things like that. But you notice you've seen this kind of thing before. Once again, you spent your youth as a somewhat ne'er-do-well, and this is kind of what you would use to like cover up an like an entrance or an operation to where you're at, and you notice that, and you're just like, yeah, this is pretty standard practice. So from a distance, it's difficult to see, but from when you get up close to it, you notice there's kind of an entrance here that goes deeper into like a cave system.
Arnie would like to relay that on to the team.
So you guys, as soon as he points it out, you're like, oh yeah, yep. So it's not naturally forming. This is something that someone has created to camouflage the entrance to a cave area.
So I want to kind of yell kind of in the cave, like hello.
So what have we found?
I do not want to yell. Arnie does not want to yell into the cave. Arnie would like to.
We found a cave.
Arnie would like to go into the cave because Oakenshield does not know that he can pretty much move like a shadow.
So, well, he said he was going to do that. So, Arnie, you're going to start moving in, and from behind you, Oakenshield's like, hello! You hear your voice echo back to you like, hello, 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 hello. And you're a dwarf. You know that if there's that many hellos, that this cavern area is pretty big.
Can Arnie see anything as he's walking in?
As you're right about here, you can see into this area. Yeah, because you can see pretty good. You see that there's a bunch of straw and manure that's all over the floor. There's a bunch of feed bags, saddles. There's some water troughs and hay. And then you see that there's 6 horses that are there. And there's 2 startled like guys who are like brushing the horses down, and now they're like they as soon as they hear the hello, they like quickly move to the other side of the horses, so the horses are between you and them, and they start pulling swords out and things like that.
So much for the surprise round.
Do you guys want me to open up the lantern?
I mean, yeah, I guess now. Why not?
Sure, let's light on the lantern. How could this get any worse?
Arnie would like to move silently a little further in past and like try to hide somewhere where it isn't readily available to see.
Okay, that's pretty difficult at this point because as soon as you start moving silently, a bright light like shines from behind you as the lantern goes on, and anyone that's like looking down this hallway will see you. Like under the cover of darkness, it would have been fine, but now that there's a big bright light behind you, you're like out in the middle of everything.
Could Arnie try to jump out of the light and be like, these
no,
damn teammates?
Because teammates. If you see how it is, it's a big tunnel. So you're shining the light in, and so you've got light and then dim light. You guys kind of see what they're seeing. You see 2 guys, and you start hearing commotion coming from this way, and this way, and this way. You start hearing commotion. Oh, real quick.
Come in peace.
Real quick. Now that the lamp's on, you can see in color. You notice that these guys are wearing the same uniform of the guys who jumped you before.
Oh, you!
Arnie would like to fall back and
We're killing all of them, right?
How old were the 2 people we saw at the horses?
20s and 30s, somewhere in there.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we're killing all of them, aren't we?
So at this point, the 2 guys that are here are joined by 3 guys that come from over here.
I call out, hey, wait a second.
They are now joined.
Don't we know you?
They're joined by 4 people from over here. So now there's a grand total of 9 of them.
We can still take them.
I don't mind. Do they have the weapons out?
Yes.
Okay. I basically take my crossbow. I go, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And I'm just waiting for the response.
There's one guy in the back who's wearing chainmail. The rest of them are, for the most part, they're all wearing leather. And there's one guy in chainmail in the back.
Professor, did you hear what I said?
Oh yeah, no, he's thinking on these things.
Huh. You seem a little light on men. What happened to you guys?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I guess we're doing this the hard way. And I fire my crossbow.
Okay,
Closest guy in front of me.
sure. Go ahead and take a shot.
I'm going to ask if you guys know these guys.
They filled me full of arrows.
Oh,
So-
well, that would be yes.
So you go ahead and make an attack, and you're like, okay, I guess we're doing this the hard way. And then you line up your shot and pull it, and it goes way wide, like supremely wide.
Maybe we're back to the easy way.
And basically the guy looks around at all the men, and he's like, hey, he says, like, barbecue party in the bakery. Make sure that your bib's on tight, and also deuces are wild, and make sure that the caravan is loaded and ready to go. And that's what he
that's
says.
an attack strategy.
And
So, this cave entrance is like 15 feet wide, right?
it's about 10 feet wide.
You want to do the skeleton strategy?
Oh, I can't just go forward. But where are they now?
They're all in this area over here. Let's go ahead. I want to roll initiative real quick just to kind of see things out. Tasso, go ahead and roll a d6.
Of course.
Oh, Tasso.
Not bad.
All right, so
wow.
y'all are able to go first. Remember, these are 10-foot squares. What are y'all doing in general?
I'm.
Do you guys want to do the skeleton strategy?
Pull them out. Pull them out.
And because these are 10 foot, like, these are 2-person squares.
I'm gonna ask, like, are they friend or foe?
Oh, they're gonna kill us. They're about to kill us.
Oh, okay.
I want to move, I guess, the foot forward because
Is everyone moving up?
Yeah, I guess so. Right, to attack. Right.
Because you could really only move about 2 squares. That's the because you're full plate people. That's about as far as you can move.
okay, I guess me and Chris are up front.
Okay.
Yeah, and me and Arnie are in the back.
Okay.
Hey, Arnie, you want to take out your pole arm and help me with this?
No.
All right. So all of y'all are moving up basically in a block formation up that gully. Basically, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, rocks are gonna fall on us, aren't they?
Cool. So that is y'all's turn, unless anyone's doing anything else in particular.
You know what? I think I'm gonna sling him.
Okay, go ahead. It's a -1 because Sling doesn't have the greatest range. So go ahead and try to sling him.
11.
That will miss.
Okay.
All right. So, anyone else doing anything?
Reload my crossbow.
Okay. You can reload your crossbow as you're moving. That's fine.
Can Arnie see how many people are in there?
Like 9.
9 at the moment.
Yeah, currently.
All right.
Arnie would like to advise on a retreat.
So, what ends up happening is 5 guys basically run off. 5 guys run this direction and take off down the hallway.
A retreat for the other side, that is.
The 4, that includes the leader, that are left, they end up running this way and leaving. But as they leave, the leader basically grabs a torch off the wall and starts waving it at the horses. And the horses basically do the thing that horses do, and they start charging out of the cavern, and they're going right towards you guys and going to try to stampede you. And you guys are right there in a cube with nowhere to really run.
Oh no.
So, what I need is a, let's see. I need a saving throw from everyone versus paralysis and petrification.
Oh, that's not fun.
Oh, come on.
Come on, yes!
All right.
Welcome to the game, Tasso.
So,
It kind of makes sense for the short, stumpy dwarf to not get out of the way.
everyone who made their saving throw takes 5 points of damage. Everyone who did not take that takes 9.
Ow. Hey, guys, I'm gonna need to heal.
And if you didn't make your saving throw, what is it? There's still a horse that's like kind of stuck on you that's still like pounding and going crazy like in your face. Otherwise, they run off.
Oh, great.
Arnie
Hey,
would
how
like to
much
stab
health
it.
do
Arnie would
horses
like to
have?
stab it. Arnie would like to stab it.
Well, it's a new round that's coming up, so we're that was a round and that was kind of an action. So now we got to go back. Let's go ahead and Arnie, go ahead and roll an initiative for y'all.
Oh no.
No.
So you got a 2, I got a 6, so I go first.
Oh no.
There's only one horse there, so it's just going to try to kick the shit out of you, Oakenshield, because it's in fear right now. It's just in flight. It doesn't know what it's doing. It's just going crazy. So go ahead and roll 2 saving throws, or not saving throws, 2 dodge rolls, but you don't get your shield and you don't get your dexterity because you were knocked over on the ground because you lost your save. I should have mentioned that.
Okay.
And this thing is trying to stomp you. What?
The east you 3.
Okay. So you're going to need 5s or better.
Oh! Oh no!
So those are not 5s or better.
God,
So it starts like stomping the ever-loving crap out of you, so much so that it caves your breastplate in. And your breastplate now has been caved in, and it is now like in essence useless. You're gonna have to like peel off your breastplate and just have your chainmail on. And you're going to take 5 points of damage as the thing starts stomping on you. Okay.
That is a total of 13 points of damage that Tazo just take. I just want to make that clear to the group.
Yeah, he's a 4th level dwarf though. He's pretty tough.
Yeah, he has. That's like how much? Half of his health?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking. He's
Got 13 left.
yeah, he's tough as old shoe leather. All right. Now it's y'all's turn. What do you want to do?
Arnie would like to stab. Stabby stab.
All right, Arnie, go ahead and stabby stab. I assume you're stabby stabbing the horse.
Oh wow!
That will definitely hit. The horse is not dead, but you cut into the horse's neck quite severely, and it's very upset. It's already upset. So, yeah, that's that.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay, what are you casting? Oh, you only got one thing left. Is heal.
Yeah, I only have healing.
Okay. And who are you casting it on?
I'm gonna cast it on myself
Okay.
right now.
This is combat, so it's only a d6 plus 1.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, so it's only 2. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's half of my current max health, so I mean.
And I've got the 2 dwarves. What are y'all doing?
I mean, I think. Well, I mean, I just. I'm not. What was the first round? It was the horse stampede. It was 4 or 5.
Y'all moved in. It was 6 horses that ran at you, but the only one that stuck around is the one that's bashing Tasso. The other 5 just moved on.
Yeah. What was the damage though? The stampeding damage.
Oh, if you made the save, it was 5. If you did not, it was 9.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. I don't have. I mean, I don't really have a beef with these guys, and they all ran off anyway, right?
Yeah,
but you should probably get the horse off Tasso.
Oh yeah. I could pull the horse off Tasso.
Okay, so you're just gonna try to like physically pull the horse down.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check, but make it at a minus. It's a horse. They're pretty strong. I'm gonna say -3.
-3 strength check. Okay.
That's why. Eric just attacked it, isn't it?
No. So basically, you try to like grab the rein portion and like pull it down, and the thing is just bucking like crazy, and doing that. Oakenshield, what are you doing?
Trying to like roll out the way and get up.
Okay. So if you want to get to your feet, that's going to be your whole action, is getting to your feet.
Fine.
Okay. So that's your action. So that's everybody. So we'll go ahead and do initiative again. Go ahead and roll it. Thondon, go ahead and roll a d6 for us.
Oh no.
No. All right, so the horse is bucking like crazy and going wild. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, yeah. So it's going to attempt to run off. If y'all let it run off, it's just going to run off. But if you want to do something aggressive to it, it will aggressive back on you.
Yeah, I'll let it run off.
Anyone doing anything aggressive on it?
Let it run off.
Let me
I'm
run
gonna
off.
be casting a spell, actually.
You're out of spells.
Don't I have one left?
No. You
Oh,
used
okay.
you had 2 cure light wounds, and you've used 2 this session.
Wait, I have, but didn't I have that, didn't I have the, what is
Got the
it?
one heal back.
Oh, you did. So you do have 1 extra cure light wounds.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'd be casting it on Tasso.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d6 and add 1. 2.
Oh, God!
Get 2
Hey,
back.
Tasso, you get 2 health back.
Where's baby?
All right. What are y'all doing now?
Guys,
I think we should withdraw. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you guys.
wash in and go through the tunnel where the leader was at.
Arnie wants to pull back.
Yep, same here.
Yeah, sure.
All right. We got 3 people saying pull back. Is that what we're doing?
I guess.
Who doesn't want to pull back?
I want to go in.
I do too, honestly. But, like, I only have 3 health. You have how much, Tasso?
15.
I mean, we
I
could
would
go
like.
it.
Arnie would like to remind you guys there are 9 people on the other side of the tunnel.
Yeah, and his armor is broken. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Why don't we retreat?
So are we retreating?
Yeah, that's what yep. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
All right. So
When we get to the entrance, I want to like a bunch of like branches and leaves, and kind of put a final touch in, like right there. It's open. To smoke in the cave.
all right. So that's going to take some time to do. Are you willing to spend that time to do it?
What is he doing?
He's trying to smoke him out. He wants to basically start a fire there.
That is a flawless idea. Wait. I feel like there's another entrance on the other side. Like there's
That's
another
kind of the
exit somewhere.
That's kind of the idea. If there is one,
Or
you see smoke.
they will all just run to us.
Ow!
Kind of the point.
What
Okay.
in the world is this?
So a group of 6 of the brigands pop out basically over here as you guys are doing your like little smoke thing. They see you trying to light this fire. So they all have short bows and they are going to fire them at you, Tasso. So roll 60-20 and remember your AC is now 2 less than it was.
Oh, 1.
Okay. So you need to roll 4s or better.
13. Come on.
More weight.
6.
Come on.
One of them hits.
Yep. So you take 1 point of damage. Okay. Are you guys going to continue to try to do the fire, or what are you going to do?
Arnie wants to pull that out all the way back.
Yep.
to here.
But they will keep on firing on us. You do know that, right?
Not if we just leave.
Shield wall, and leave.
Let's just kill them. I want to take a crossbow and fire.
I mean, they are bandits, so, like, it is their fault for banditing at us in the first place.
Okay.
Taking my crossbow and firing at them.
All right. So I'm going to go, and at this point, I will allow people. What we're going to do. Let's everyone drag their character on here because people seem to be at cross purposes. So I want to see what they're doing in this specific situation. So everyone put your person on A, because that's where you're at. Everyone's on A. You're going to cover each other up a little bit, but we'll figure it out in a bit. But I think there's multiple. Hold on. Yeah, there's two.
Two of mine, sorry.
It's okay. So boom, boom, boom. Everyone's there. We're going to roll initiative, and then we're going to determine what happens at this point. Horace, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay. 4.
Simultaneous. So we're going to be going at the same time. So I'm just going to ask people, no talking to each other about I'm going to do X, I'm going to do Y, because y'all are in like a shit situation right now. So I'm going to ask, just tell me directly what you're doing, and no talking about it. So Horace, what are you doing this round?
I'm gonna start moving back this way while I, like, ready my sling and sling them.
Okay, so you're going to move back and sling. So you can move 2 spots if you move and sling. So go ahead. You can go ahead and make your sling attack. It is at -1 because of range. You miss.
Yeah.
All right. Next in line, Thondon. What are you doing this round?
Thondon is withdrawing with haste, I guess.
Okay, that if you're double moving, you'll get 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're booking your butt out of there. All right.
Sounds good.
And Oakenshield, what are you doing?
Firing my crossbow.
Firing your crossbow. Go ahead and shoot your crossbow. You're at +1 for range. You miss.
Oh.
All right, so that's you. I'm going to move you to the side. And then Arnie, what are you doing?
Arnie is casting darkness right here and moving further back because he has no ranged weapons.
Okay, so you're using a magical effect and moving back. Actually, you can't move if you do the effect, Arnie. So you can do the effect or you can move, either or.
Effect.
Okay, so there is now a big blob, basically, of darkness right here. Okay. And they're going to fire. So there's 6 of them. So, what is it? 3 of them are going to fire at Tasso, and then 1 each at everyone else. So go ahead and roll 1 attack each versus yourself. And then Tasso, roll 3.
Oh no! Oh god, that hurts.
That does hurt.
I might be getting downed here.
You take 6.
I take 6.
6.
Yeah, I'm definitely going down.
How much life were you at?
I'm at 3.
You're at 3 now?
No, I was at 3. I'm now at -3.
Okay, so you're not possibly going down. You are down. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
So get you in the leg and roll a d12 and add 5.
Low is good, right?
Low is real good in this situation.
10. Oh no.
Oh man, you are lucky, lucky, lucky. One more, and
I
you
am.
probably would have been dead because I don't think anyone can cure your fatal wound. So you have a disabled leg. One of your legs. So you were knocked out, and one of your legs takes a major wound to it, and it will be disabled for 10 days. So you cannot use your leg for 10 days.
Oh, so I'm literally just like in a wheelchair for 10 days. Oh no.
It reduces your movement to half, is what it is. So.
Oh, okay.
So you can move, but you're limping extremely. But you're down, so that's important.
Could they
Yeah.
see us?
What? I'm sorry?
Can they see it through the effect or no?
Not now, but the initiative was simultaneous.
Okay.
So they get to go and you get to go. Now, in the new round, they cannot see past that darkness. So,
Hold on. I didn't roll for mine. I was just wondering if there was a threshold, anything for distance or no.
remember, you double moved. That was the whole reason you got 4 squares. That's what
I know,
you're.
but I'm rolling for them to hit me now, right?
Oh yeah. Roll. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There's no There's no modifier.
I'll take it. I'll take it into account. But yeah, it's not going to matter. So, tink.
Okay, now you can go. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So that's pretty much everyone. All right. So new round. Tasso, go roll initiative for me. All right. So I'm going to go again and ask people what they're going to do. And we'll start with Oakenshield. What are you doing, Oakenshield?
Actually, I want to go white. How many squares can I go?
If you're running, you can move 4.
I want to go so much white into the darkness.
Okay.
And it's like way down pretty much. But if they coming in, I can clip them basically.
Okay. So you're moving there. And yeah, you're in complete darkness and cannot see. Your dark vision does not work in artificial darkness. All right, Arnie, what are you doing?
He's gonna go and grab Horace and try and help him out, lift him up, and move him further.
Okay, so you're picking him up. So you can move 2 and pick him up, and that's your action. And Thondon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna help him along, so I guess I'll take him and move 2, right?
Yep. So with that, I'll allow everyone to move like that. So you come back there and you're helping him move him. So
That's fine.
Yeah, to kind of do that. Okay.
How many turns do I have before I die?
You didn't take a fatal wound, so you're not going to die. You're just unconscious, and you have a disabled leg, and you still have whatchamacallit, the blood loss as well.
Yeah, so you guys think you could patch me up?
Well, we got to get out of Dodge first, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they ran, didn't they?
We're gonna go into initiative. All I'm doing is making them off the board because you don't know where they're at because you can't see them because of the darkness. So you don't know what
Yeah.
they've done. All right. Arnie, go ahead and roll initiative. Simultaneous. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all: Are the crew in the back? Are y'all just moving?
Yes.
Arnie wants to call out to Oakenshield and say, "Get back."
Oakenshield, what are you doing?
I actually want to wait and kind of stay in that position just in case they went in. I can ready kind of attack if someone flips on me.
Okay, it's up to you. So you're waiting. They do not appear.
Okay. Oh. Well, it's been like a minute. Like what's been like 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's been about 10 seconds for the round.
Okay. I guess I just will get up and on in down.
Where are you going to? Which direction are you going?
With the group.
Okay. All right. So you move here. When you move there, there is 3 guys that are right there by 2. And they are gonna shoot 3 bows at you as you go. So go ahead and roll 3 times. So the 4 and the 1 will hit you.
So I've got a question.
You take 9 points of damage from 2 arrow shots.
Did those horses go off the cliff here?
No, they ran off.
Like this way or that way?
I assume they're going to run down the hill because it'd be an easier thing. So yeah.
Uh,
All right. So at this point, you guys clear off the map. So
Sweet.
you guys are gone. Oakenshield, you're here. What do you want to do?
I can run up to 4 squirrels, right?
Correct.
I'll just go move 4.
All right. So if you're leaving, they're probably gonna call that a good enough day.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm doing, so.
okay. So we will call that portion of it a good enough day for that. So move back over here. You guys are on the switchback trail. Where are y'all headed?
Guys. Go.
What time of day is it?
It's 1:20. It's really not that far after I'm talking all that happened in about 20 minutes.
So if it takes us 3 or 4 hours, how long would it take us with an injured comrade?
To get back?
Yeah.
I'm talking carrying him. It might take the 6 hours. It depends. I'm talking are you bringing that large thing of wine with you? That would be another thing.
why don't you guys just get me to the? Why don't you guys just get me to the what's it called? The room, and then just use a health potion on me.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we could do that too.
We have 1 more health potion, right?
I didn't know we had any help.
And I think it's Tassa who's carrying it.
I got it.
Yeah.
Well, your movement to get back there will go a lot quicker if you're going to use the health potion now.
Yeah. Why don't we just use the health potion now?
I'll give him 1 now.
Okay. So roll 2d6 plus 1.
Ow.
So
Hey, all right.
you get 7 back.
Okay. Is that
0.
7 from the -3 or
No,
7
from
from
0.
0?
7 from 0.
All right.
I knew that was.
So I'm back at 6.
But you still have a busted up leg.
Yeah.
You still need help getting back to town.
That is correct. But are y'all going to try to make it back to town? You still got 6 hours.
Why don't we just get back to the
One room.
room, rest up, and then I can like heal Oakenshield.
Arnie wants to try to give the gypsum in the robe to the mage guy who's
What-
in the
Which
room.
which mage guy?
The skeleton throwing thing.
Okay.
I don't know what Horace is saying, but the one that was in close to the wasps.
The
Where
thing
if we,
through the
if we fell
skeleton
down
from
if we
here.
fell down into it, yeah, that one over there.
Okay. You can throw the stuff in there if you want.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. You hear it scream, "Get out." So you guys are going to go back to 4, board it up, and sleep for the night? Is that correct? Yes?
Yeah, I guess so. Sounds good.
Okay.
But you say it's what 1:30 the game?
Yeah.
Arnie wants to eat some of his pill bug snacks.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Could I the area outside time in some like schools or like rapids or something?
Don't you guys remember about that room where I can just start purifying food?
Well, you guys got plenty of food.
Yeah.
Speaking of, mark off a ration, everybody, because that is true. We did pass noon, so mark off a ration. But all right. So you're boarding up. From what I get, you're boarding up for the night. Is that correct? Yes, I think that's correct. So you have a peaceful night. You were able to rest up, get your stuff. Everyone can get 1 hit point back. And it is the next morning, 7 a.m. What are you doing?
We each get 1 health back, right?
Yep.
And I get all my spells back.
Yep.
Healing me up.
Yeah. How long is it till I get my what's it called? Till I get the my max back to 9? My max health.
It's a while. Let's see. It's gonna be several days. Like it's over a week. I know that.
Alright. I'm going to the spells that I'm gonna have on me are protection from evil, and then 3 cure light wounds.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use 1 on Tasso. So you get 7 back.
Okay.
Arnie has 6 health.
I'm gonna use another one on Arnie. You get 4 health.
Thank you.
Tasso, how much more health do you have till max?
I think it's 14, so I'm gonna double check.
Uh.
14. I'm at 15 now.
Alright. I think I'm gonna do another one on. Nah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the last one.
Okay. So, what is the plan for today?
I mean, what is it? Horus has a broken leg, right?
Yeah, I'm talking. He's still slow.
Basically.
I mean,
How about we just go back to town?
with him like in this condition?
Okay, so are you guys going to try to head back to town?
Yeah.
How long would it take?
About twice as long as normal. So somewhere between 8 and 12 hours.
Oh yeah, that's a whole day anyway. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Town.
Yeah.
On the way, Arnie would like to sharpen Careless Whisper, so to speak.
Okay. All right, so you guys are going to make it back to Bogtown with no interruptions.
That is really surprising.
Yeah. Now, you have to pay to get into Bogtown. So
No problem.
Oh yeah.
the charge is this time is $15.30 for the wounded guy.
They charge for wounded.
Yeah, they don't want you can't just bring your wounded into town and wounded is a higher charge. So, but you've made it back to civilization with a bunch of treasure, so that means you get your experience payout. All right. So
Why is it always Horus that's injured? Why do you always get beat up, Horus?
Give me 1 second. I got to get the calculator out here. All right. So you have 2 pieces of jewelry that you got from the whatchamacallit, the Neanderthals.
So Arnie has a
Hold on.
diamond
Don't-
and gold necklace. Sorry.
Don't confuse me because I'm doing addition here. So give me 1 second. I've got everything written down that you have.
We also have the Sturge gems and the Dead Witch gem, right?
Don't confuse me. I got it written down. I got it.
Don't confuse him, Horus.
I'm doing calculations. Plus. So the amount of money you actually make is whatchamacallit.
Well, I feel like we shouldn't sell it in Bogtown. I feel like we should sell this stuff when we get to the capital because they have more money there and they'll give us a better price.
It's true, but you get experience is separate from money, though experience equals money. So,
okay.
So I've got to get you the experience. And then this week, you killed yourself a lion, a couple centipedes, and a crab spider. So, with some cool stuff for like roleplay and everything, I'm going to call it. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Dun, 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 dun. So that's. Yep. All right. So we're going to call that 1,000 each, basically, for experience. And remember your 10% bonus, which is everyone but Arnie. So 1,100 or 1,000.
How do you level up?
Yeah.
Arnie leveled up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to level up. Like all I need is like 150 more.
So, Arnie, let me do your stuff here. It doesn't take much to level up, which is kind of nice. So, Arnie, all we got to do is
Done with him.
change your level to 4. And Arnie, go ahead and roll 46 for me. So 20. So that's 6. Yeah, that's that. And then your 4th level, so you'd plus 4. So you now have 24 hit points.
Sweet. Would I be full health or no?
Yeah, that's your max is 24.
Well, yeah. Right now I have 10 HP.
You guys are going to sleep and stuff. You guys are going to be fine.
Okay.
You're going to go back there. You'll be full. So that's pretty much it. I know your pluses to hit have gone up. Your attack matrix has gone up. Or no, actually, because you're a rogue class, it hasn't yet. But your thief skills might have. Nope, the 3 is good. So, yep, you're good.
Sweet.
So that's
And
you.
Bandit next.
Neutral. I remember that. All right, so boom. And let me pull you up now. Thondon, we just need to change your level to 2. Bam. Go ahead and roll 2d8, Thondon.
All right.
So 11 plus 6 is 17. So your max hit points went up to 17.
All right. I might change. Yeah, I'll change that, or you will.
Yeah, I got it. And there you go. That's pretty much it.
That's easy.
Easy peasy. So
I really wish I'd gotten just like 150 more.
Could Arnie try and find a blacksmith or something?
well, we'll do that stuff next week. 'Cause it's 11, and I've got to do my stuff. So we will do Bogtown and stuff starting next week.
Perfect.
And we will go from there. I need to do the write-up and everything, and then we should be good. So I hope everyone had a good time.
Oh yeah, had a great time. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I love dying every single session.
Hey man, I don't have any control over that. I just roll dice. Actually, y'all roll the dice. For the most part, I only roll damage. Like, that's the only thing I roll. You roll to attack yourself.
But no, I appreciate you doing this for us. It definitely clears the air for the coronavirus.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good. So, all right. Well, then, same bat time, same bat channel next week. The week after, we will either be off or we'll have to move it a day or something because of the election. And I'm going to be watching the election results. So we'll be doing that.
That's for next week.
But next week, for sure. We will definitely be on for next week.
Tuesday will be on, but the week after that, it's
Yeah.
be a different day.
The 3rd, yeah. You'd have to probably make it the 2nd if everyone can do it. If they can't, then we'll just skip a week. So, and we'll go from there. All right.
All right.
All right. See you later.
See you later, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.